Hey guys, welcome to the latest video of Mules of Online Learning. In this particular video, we will be discussing about the async scope available in Mule. So let's quickly go into the MuleSoft official documentation. So this is async scope reference under 4.3, that is the latest Mule runtime. So we will quickly go through the basic concept behind the async scope and then we will go for a demo. Async scope, as the name suggests, it is a branch processing block that executes simultaneously with the main flow. But the output of this async scope will not impact the main flow, or in other words, main flow will not wait for any result coming out of this async scope. Okay, so main flow continues to execute while it initiate and process the async scope. It will not wait for async scope to get over to complete rest of the main flow. Flow doesn't have to pause until the last message processor embedded within the async scope gets completed. So it can be useful in executing time consuming operations which you don't require any response in the main flow. It could be an example of logging. So logging can be done in an async manner. Just an example, like if you are putting that particular log in database, so it can be used as a async scope. Similarly, there could be other business cases as well in which you want to hit a particular request on a end system in a fire and forget manner. So when it can be executed as a fire and forget manner, the result of the processing within the scope is not available within the main flow. Okay, so to facilitate simultaneous branch processing, async scope sends a copy of the message it has received to the first embedded message processor in its own block. At the same time, it sends another copy of message to the next processor in the main flow. So the incoming payload it will send on this first message processor as well as on the next message processor on the main flow as well. So there are some differences between the async scope and the subflows. Async scope doesn't inherit the exception strategy of the main flow. So to handle the any errors in async, we need to use try scope. We will discuss within the demo as part of it. And it processes the message in an asynchronous manner. It doesn't pass any result set to the main flow, and it exists in line with the main flow thread. It is not called by the flow reference component and hence it is not reusable. Here it again talks about the same thing, like async scope receives a copy of mule message and the payload is not copied. The same payload objects are referenced by both mule messages, that is one in the original flow and the second in the async scope. Okay, so we are pretty much good with the concept wise. So let's try to simulate using a Mule 4 application. So let me delete this thing. I think I need to save this guy, then I can delete. Yes. So now, as usual, I will right click, go for new Mule project. I will name this project as async. Mule runtime is 4.3.0, that is the latest one. Click on finish. It will take couple of seconds to load, and after that we will set up the listener, and after that I can set the logger. So what we are trying to achieve as a part of this demo is, like, within the main flow we will write a particular file, and in between, before writing that file, we will write another file, and we will check what happens if we put it in a part of a async scope, and what if it is a directly part of the main flow. In between, we will also introduce a groovy component and put a sleeping period of, let's say, 30 odd seconds. So let's quickly configure this flow. I would like to name this flow as the maybe main flow, and we'll configure the connector configuration. Click on plus, going for test connection. should be okay. Yep. I would like to name it as slash async, and this is by default get. After that, you can check here as well, like within the advanced it gives like you want to mention if it is a get, post, or any other method. So I will go with default get. In the logger I would mention uh, the main flow is initiated. Maybe I could put some timestamp, so putting the system date time as a string using a particular format could be in dd, mmm, yy, and space hh, minutes, seconds. That should be okay. Now after that I will going I will I should write some things, write a particular file maybe. Why I'm not able to write it? Okay, this is strange. Let me save this guy and try to drag and drop once again. Okay, I don't know, like am I missing anything? I'm not sure. So let's do in this way. I will set up something like set payload, and within the set payload I will put hello from main flow, and after that let's try to something is not good. Let me try to configure this thing. Okay, okay, I got it. Since I was doing a very basic mistake, this on or new update file is a trigger. So same like the HTTP listener. So instead of this, we should write a file. Okay. So I can remove the set payload not required. Within the write file activity, I will click on connector configuration and would like to give a path as part of our project only. I will locate this project location. Uh, so it should be the async and src main resources. That should be okay. Let's check the connection. Yes, connection is successful. I will click on OK. I will give the path as input slash main flow dot txt, and within the payload I would like to write something like main flow hello. This could be anything like depending on our use case. Just putting one more logger, and I will write something here as main flow gets completed at. I would use the same datetime format. I will save it. Now I want to do one more thing. I would like to change this name to main flow right. Okay, this is just to distinguish between like this is the part of main flow right file, and I am going to introduce one more file right. So right here I will use the the scripting option, the execute, I would like to use this uh, just before writing to the async flow. So I will state sleep for 30 seconds. So this is 30 milliseconds, and engine I would like to take Groovy. I will save the project, and this is write file, and this write async write. I will delete this particular portion, save it, and I would again like to add a logger just before this async flow in order to mark the difference, like 30 seconds are covered now. Okay, just printing the second instance of it, and again maybe we can put one more logger. I will like to print async file write completed. Maybe we can add time, so this should be okay. So we will go with the by default settings. So here is the flow. We will start with listener. After that we will log, like the main flow is initiated at this particular timestamp. After that we will log it, like this is the part which I want to put in async. I will wait for 30 seconds. I will log the timestamp again, and after that I will write onto the async file. I will log the time the comment again, and then I will write to the main flow. That is the main flow file write, and after that I will log the message and end the flow. So let's quickly run this particular flow. Right click and run the project. In the meanwhile, let me set the postman. So this is 8081 async. It will take a couple of seconds to load this project. So it is in the deploy state now. I will quickly hit the send button. So here you can see our postman is waiting. So it entered into the execute the escape command waiting or sleeping for 30 seconds. That particular window is entered already. like this